Good evening, dear listeners, and welcome to Talk to Josh. And today's topic, we're going to talk about energy healing. What is energy healing? How does our energy healing impact on our emotional, physical well-being? By having energy healing, how can we perform better? How does it help us to manage our thoughts, our feeling, and our hope and our aspiration? To discuss this further, I have a wonderful guest named Britta. Britta, welcome to Talk to Josh. How are you today?
I'm brilliant, Josh. Thank you for having me and welcome everybody who's listening as well.
Great, welcome. So, Britta, just tell me and my audience a bit about yourself.
Yes, so my name is Beata Flis and I'm Kundalini and Reiki healer. I work in London and Poland, and mostly I do Kundalini activation, so basically your energy activation through inner dance Kundalini and Shaktipat Kundalini. So this is
Okay,
the two methods I'm using, yes.
okay. I'm going to come on to that bit about Kundalini and your
Yes, yes.
coaching. So, just tell me, how did you get involved in this type of healing?
Yes, basically through my life, I went through difficult patches, a little bit up and down. And I tried different methods to find the way in life. And I've done hypnotherapy, I've done hypnosis, I've done different activities, physical activities, yoga, I've done bioenergy. And then I come across Kundalini, and that's really awakening me and helped me in my life. So when I discovered Kundalini energy, I also decided to give it to my friends as a gift. I want to do like a big dinner, and I said, "Oh, it's so amazing! It's awakening something new in me and balance me. So I want to share it. We sharing dinners, we sharing parties, and I wanted to do Kundalini event. But the people I experience the Kundalini with, they get so busy that was happening in Poland. Then they refused me. They said, we cannot come to London. We cannot do it. And then my mind was working. I said, I need to discover more. And I started getting qualification in this. And I'm master in Kundalini today and Reiki.
Yeah. So, what was significant in your life that changed for you? I know you done the other form of therapy, counseling, this and that, but what was significant change in your life that made you say, okay, actually, these other things are not working for me. I'm going to go into Kundalini. What was the significant change?
Kundalini energy is energy in yourself. So basically, when I was going to the therapy where I go to psychologist or you want to speak to another people, you always felt like you have to work with them and you have to continuously see them and ask for advice. The energy Kundalini, it's balancing your inner energy, so you kind of healing yourself. So you much
Okay.
more fulfill and balance when you awaken your inner energy. So you can heal yourself basically. So I'm just facilitator who helps awaken the energy in you to help to heal you. So your own energy heals you.
Absolutely, and I agree with you because I, as an energy coach myself, where we believe in the seven different level of energy and the chakras.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
and we talk about how if your chakra is in balance, and that
Yes,
can impact on your sleep, your health, your relationship, and also most importantly, your physical and mental spiritual well-being. Now, if you're not performing to your best of your ability, you are
yes,
cheating yourself and you're cheating the society of finding the best value of who you are. Now, tell
exactly.
me, yeah. So tell me one of the things about, because some people are skeptical, when they say, "What do you mean by energy coaching?" It's mumbo jumbo. So, what
No,
for us?
I totally understand because it was for me as well. This kind of experience in the beginning. I came for the session and I see people lie down doing strange movements. Some of them get emotional, and the first encounter with this energy, I felt like this is actresses and actors performing something here, and my brain was really working, so I didn't. Was in the relaxing state, so I wasn't open for that energy, but I give a second go. I said I need to go and try it again, so that's what
Yeah,
I did, and by the third time I'm awakening my own energy, and that was absolutely amazing. Uncontrollable. Your body takes you and your energy takes you and starting
mm,
working on you. that day when I was having this awakening, I have problem with my shoulder. The energy went first to my shoulder, starting healing me. I felt much more pain in that area. Also, the coach, what was doing the session, he came and put his hands only on my shoulder, exactly where I have the pain. That's how it works. You have the instinct in you, because your emotion, you're starting feeling people emotion and you feel them. You can go with your hands and put your hands exactly where they need it. And it's a very, very powerful process, and it does amazing healing during
Can you,
the
so,
session and after as well.
and how long is your sessions for?
My sessions are 1 hour 20 minutes, because I do like a little bit of meditation and breathing exercise, so you get into the relaxing state, because lots of people are coming, running to the session from work or from traffic, so they have to come and just find themselves in a peace. And then we're starting the session after 15 to 20 minutes meditation and breathing exercise. Yes.
Right. Well, listen, we're going to take a quick break. And dear listeners, if you want to call in, our phone number is 07852 473 473. We're going to be back in. Welcome back, dear listeners. And if you want to call in,
Hello.
our phone number is 07852 473 473. Now, as we were talking about energy healing just before the break, how for you, what are the signs, when people look, when they get really tired and exhausted, what could be the sign to say to people, look, this, you're having a health issues or whatever, health stress or anxiety. What are the signs for people to say, look, I need help so that I can get another support, not just support with the GP? You should always go to the conventional practice at the same time. But what could they do to access your service, or like service like healing energy? What could they do?
Mhm. First of all, we all need balancing in life. Like you mentioned it earlier, we all have seven main nervous system
Yeah.
points, they call chakras, and they all have to be vibrating and be in balance.
Yeah.
If the energy where any of these chakras is blocked, it could be emotional, let's say throat chakra, it's missing communication, heart chakra, heartbroken, grief, when we're losing someone, and etc. and etc. We have seven main points. When they're not circulating, when they're out of balance, we get more anxiety, we get our aura shrinking, and we get our immune system weaker, and we get sick much faster, we get stressed much faster. We don't know how to solve the problem. Our mental ways, our mentality is not correct. Our brain not function in full capacity. So all of this have a crucial thing for each of us. Each of us need to have a balance in life and find it. Then we can all deal with the biggest drama in the nice, easy way. It's not the end of the world. So when we awaken that energy, it helps us to deal with all of it, put our chakra in balance, and we feel much more healthy, straighten it our aura. So when we have a strong aura and our energy vibrating in the right way, our frequency getting higher, and we are sending the right signal, and we attract better things in life as well.
Yeah.
So whenever we're manifesting, it's actually happening to us much faster. We don't need to work so hard on it. I know people have dreams, and with hard work they achieve it. But when we are having the energy flow in the right way, our manifestation happening, but with very smooth way. It's a smooth ride. It's much easy. So it's highly recommended. So people just come for the session. They have to find. I would first do a little bit assessment of the chakras. We have the conversation, what's happening in the life. I would also feel the energy, so I would do small exercise, feeling the aura, feeling the energy, and where we need to work. And then I would try to balance these chakras through transmitting the energy. It's called Santipat. So I'm taking from universe and going through me, and I transmit it to the patient, and that's how I do
So in terms, we missed a little bit because I think the connection there. So going forward,
Okay.
so I was just going to
Yes.
say, in terms of energy healing, right? We, there's other healing. We do meditation. Uh,
Yes.
there's what do you call it? Deep
Reiki.
relaxing.
We have, yes.
Like,
We have different way of balancing our energy. Chinese way. We have acupuncture. That's a big practice who balance our energy. Japanese way. We have Reiki. And then is a different one. We can do activate our energy kundalini through meditation, through
abs-
mantras, and etc. Yes,
and also,
but
there's other. So I was going to say, there's
yes,
also other form of energy healing. Reflexology. There's different breathing
yes,
exercise. Buddhism, and different.
yes,
Even I would say, even a religious practice. From Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Buddhism. That's form of energy healing, because when you're going to a mosque or a church or a temple
yes,
or synagogue, what you're doing actually, you're calming your body, you're breathing, and you're focusing, because that's what energy is about. So
exactly.
we give different name to different meaning of energy practicing, right? But
Yes, all
what
the
I was,
religion using. Yes, all the
yeah,
religion, and for example, a big thing is the sound healing in the
yeah,
Catholic Church or in
yeah,
any church, or they're using lots of sound. Also the chakras. It goes like do re mi fa sol la si do. So you have that music. So chakra of the heart. It goes like Hallelujah. So you have that vibration of sound who heals you as well of the chakra of your heart. So all this, all the religion using different methods, and this
yeah.
is the healing methods
and
to
and,
balance
and,
the
and, that,
energy.
and that's what's really important to say, that as an individual, for me, when I'm coaching individuals, I say, look, find what is comfortable for you. Look at,
Yes,
it could be religious, it could be
yes,
alternative medical, anything that makes you comfortable, because the most important thing for an individual, in order to manage your daily life and improve the quality of your life, is look at what's going to help you to heal. Because as a human being, both me and you now working with clients, it's about healing. And
yes,
and one of the things that we all need to acknowledge, right? Healing is something that we do every day. Sometimes we don't even realize. When we're
yes,
eating food, that's healing our body, our soul.
yes.
When we're having
Nutrition,
water, yeah. So
sleep,
it's,
breathing, connect the most one of the most important and the most powerful way of healing.
yeah,
It's connecting with nature,
yeah.
grounding, walking with, go up to the trees and even touch the tree. That's now very fashionable. You can see people touching the tree,
Yeah.
but
No, but I, you know what, you say that, I went to a when I was really young, I went to this church, and they were singing, like gospel. And you know what?
yes,
It's such a powerful. I came out after that session feeling rejuvenated. You know that, like, because they were
yes,
they were the singing was beautiful, the atmosphere was great, and for that 2 hours, you felt really, really nice, relaxed, and your body was balanced. You felt happy, and that's what it is. It's about the molecules in your body and energy moving around. Now, one of the things I want to ask you is,
yes.
what do you think in terms of diet that plays important part in our healing process?
Yeah, absolutely. Nutrition is one of the main things as well. We should not overeat, because during overeating, our energy is being used for digesting the food.
Yeah,
Plus, we have to make sure the body get the right nutrition. Alcohol and cigarettes and
yeah,
drugs, of course, is the worst thing for your body. So the energy gets super unbalanced, and that's
yeah.
why you get anxiety, stress, and it goes for weeks. Sometimes next day you have the side effects, and it can go for
And
years if you don't balance properly. Yes.
absolutely. When we talk about food, and then the other thing I will say about energy also, when you're in a relationship, look at the energy that you give to each other in any form of
Yeah,
relationship. I'm not just talking about husband and wife. You could be same sex. You could be brothers and sisters. Because if your energy is not right, have you noticed you get into
yes,
conflict? You get into
absolutely.
argument. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
that's
your
why you
just
have to work on raise your vibration, raise your energy. So when you wake up and you feel a little bit down because of weather, you jump to the another level. You see yourself and you say life is beautiful. You all the time raise your vibration, appreciate everything what you see around, show gratitude, love what you have, and then you vibrating in a higher level and you attract people on the same vibration.
absolutely? And the other thing I will say to our listeners is remember, energy is not bad or good. It's how
Mm,
you construct it, how you manage it. Yeah. And,
yes.
and in life, we need to experience the energy that's not good for us. Because if you don't experience it, then you're not going to know how to address that. Would you say?
Yes, yes, it's true. But today, also through the media and people talk when the world becoming a bit more open. Because
Yeah.
in the old days, we only see religion, and we didn't understand exactly that religion is a big part of spirituality because they're using all this, holy water, singing, go with good intention. In Muslim world, they're wearing white clothes, is protecting your aura.
Yeah.
In they do fasting, it's for your body, because it's digest first the food what is not good for you. So all religion have this thing, doesn't tells you exactly this is working for your energy, and you can work at home with this energy to raise your vibration. And that's what this step is. You, if you pay more attention, then you can heal yourself. You don't need to go to the church. You are God yourself. You have the power inside you, and that's what is important. Whenever we can survive, and if we raise our vibration, everything gonna good happen to us.
Absolutely.
For
On that
example,
note,
now with the conflict of the war, what's happening now, people getting afraid, getting scared, and it's not about that. It's about find the goodness, find who is right, who is wrong. We have to find the peace. We have to see in another human ourselves to be able to understand that we are all one. You don't exist without me, and I don't exist without you. And then it would be beautiful world, but open our hearts and think with love and passion, and all this is very important.
well, listen, on that great note, I'm just going to take a break. And dear listeners, if you want to call us, remember, if you want to talk to Josh, it's 07852 473 473. We'll be back just after a few. Dear listeners, and welcome back. If you want to call us, our number is 07852 473 473. Now, just before the break, we was talking about religion and how that's a form of energy and healing and process. Now, one of the things that I want us all to acknowledge is this: most religion gives you a lot of techniques in terms of meditation, good practice, from eating well to sleeping, healthy relationship, looking at your self-care, right? So sometimes we don't realize that in tradition there is a lot of valuable
Yeah,
skills that
definitely.
we have, and you can, what, you can mix different elements of religion and non-religious tradition together. You can, it's like a cocktail, put everything together and see how that works, so
Yeah.
one of the things I would like to explore with you, you know, sleeping and energy. In modern society, I have a lot of clients who come to me and say they have trouble sleeping, right?
Hmm.
And
Yes.
because modern technology, daily whatever they're doing in terms of jobs, career, stress. Now, for you as a healing therapist, what kind of technique would you give people to say, how do you manage your sleeping in order to improve your energy level and thus your performance and improve your quality of your life?
Yes, absolutely. So through our life, like you mentioned, we have lots of outside impulses, and they put us our mind to work very actively, and then we have a problem to sleep. Sometimes shock, grief also doesn't let us to sleep properly. So what do you need to do? First, you need to find the balance. Find the balance. It's very also independent. Who have patience for what? You can do meditation. You can do breathing exercise. You can do kundalini. All these techniques are very good because what it is again is a chakra balancing. The
Yeah.
moment you balance your chakras, energy flow properly, and they put you to sleep. You sleep very not many hours, but very efficient. Your body gonna restore, your stem cells gonna restore. You're gonna get to the relaxation state, and your immune system gets stronger. So that's what we need. We need to get healthier. That's what we
Yeah.
need.
Well, the reason the reason brought up the sleeping and energy, because
Yeah,
you see a lot of people now every day when you go out, I'm in London, so I see a lot of people every time they got a bottle of a cup of coffee, drinking, because coffee is not always healthy for you. 4 or 5, one coffee maybe, yes, but not 4 or 5 coffee. The way we're eating, we're walking and we're eating, we don't sit down, because what we don't when I talk about energy and food, we don't respect food, we don't value food, we don't
yeah.
realize actually food is our source of energy. And if we
Mhm.
don't respect and understand what we input in our body is going to impact, because for example, yeah, if you got a car, you have to put oil and water and all that, don't you? You're not going to put something
Yes.
that's bad in the car, are you?
Yes, absolutely.
But
No,
as a
we
human,
generally doesn't respect many things.
yeah,
Nutrition is very, very important. But even be mindful of your walk. Be mindful what you see. Be mindful of your words. Be
yes.
mindful of everything. We have to be mindful, and what we put in our plate, and how we eat, and how much we eat is also very important. Let's forget about all the alcohol and everything.
Yeah,
That's very
and you're right, because the other thing about being mindful, it's about being mindful of what information you're taking on. Now, to some people, me and you talking about energy could be wrong concept. They'll be like, "No, we're not interested." But Josh and Beata's talking about, because I don't believe in it. That's fine, and it's acceptable. But I will say to our listeners, be mindful in terms of the information that you're receiving, because that has an impact on your chakra and your energy, doesn't it?
Absolutely, because if you watch something what is scary, you becoming fear, and fear is a big disaster because it blocks you to make the right decisions and
Yeah,
see the good things in people, in everything. So, and also fear sometimes activating hunger.
yes,
We can, yes, you get hungry more when you get scared. So all of these little things have a big impact. So it's important what we watch, how we see things, who we are around. Where we go somewhere and we don't feel comfortable, we can change it, or we can, I always say to my clients, create that pink egg when you have an area, when you imagine you go inside and you protect it so you don't get influenced by outside too much. You have to protect yourself, you have to take care of yourself through food, and you have rights to do that. Even some people say,
yeah,
well, what about if you have toxic parents? What about, yes, you have to respect them, but you can give a space. You don't need to be all the time, or at work you can also dedicate, you put the boundaries as well, so
yeah.
you protect yourself. And there are some situations you cannot completely cut off, but if you are understand the situation, you can detach yourself a little bit, you work on it.
Absolutely. And then we're coming to the end of the show. I just want to ask you last few questions before,
Yes.
can you tell me what is the significance of doing regular exercise? And when I'm talking about exercise, I'm not talking about just going to the gym. I'm talking about any form of exercise. How does that help you with your energy and your performance?
Yes, when you exercise, of course, again you put oxygen in your body, so you balance it. Your brain starting function. What is also very important with all of this, everything what is we see only what is outside. This is
Yeah,
20%.
yeah,
Everything what is inside is another. Our brain,
yeah,
and then our feelings, our emotion. This is very big thing. So all of this, where we put all this in balance through exercise, through nutrition, go regularly where we need it. When we listen our body and our energy and our instinct, we know what to do. We know where to go and do kundalini. We know where to go and exercise. We know how much to eat. We have to listen to our body and balance it in the right time where we feel like it. Give ourselves the time, because we are the most important. If you are
yeah.
healthy, everybody around us is going to be healthy.
Absolutely. And one of the things when we talk about exercise and its relation in terms of energy, exercise doesn't mean you have to be in the gym or you have to do running or it's any form of exercise. One of the things that we forget, when you're cleaning the house, right? You're
Yeah.
cleaning, washing. That's a form of exercise. Washing,
Right.
hoovering, tidying up the house. That's an exercise. So
And then the
let
importance is to enjoy it. Anything we do
yes.
in life, try to enjoy it.
Well,
Try to see cooking, cleaning, pick up the kids, see the beauty in every
yeah.
single moment of your life. And that's where
I
your energy starting go higher, and you
yes.
attract the good things for
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
And I would say to our dear listeners, look at around you what you do and how could you make that better for yourself. Yeah. How can you
Yes.
make that exciting? And sometime you don't have to do, if you don't feel like doing something, it's okay, but be aware of what the energy is telling you. Because at
Exactly.
times I'm sure both of us have been where you think, well, you know what, today I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Listen to your body. What is your body telling you? Because
Exactly.
your body is gives you a great indication of how they're feeling from your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Listen, it's been absolutely pleasure talking to you. Before we
Thank you
finish,
so much.
that's okay. Listen, it's been great fun. I know we've had a lot of chats on the phone about this healing energy. Listen,
Yes.
if people want to find you, how can they find you? And
I have
your,
an Instagram. I have a website. My
yeah,
Instagram is Beata Flis, Beataflis. And
yeah.
if you put Kundalini Shakti, I also come up. So you can find me on the Google as well.
Well, listen, you're doing great piece of work, and and thank you for bringing such a joy,
Thank you.
uh, experience in terms of helping people to find a way of healing themselves. Having a great, you're doing a great work there, and it's absolutely pleasure talking to you. And thank you for sharing your knowledge and your ideas with my listeners. Just before we finish, I'd just like to say to my listeners, listen. So me and Bretta talked about today about energy. Now, what we come to the conclusion is energy is all around you, right? Energy is in all form and shape. It's in your house, in your job, in your career, in your religion, or if you're not religious, it doesn't matter. Look at how the most important thing is to look at how you can improve your energy so that you can have the best quality of life with your family, with your friends, and most importantly, with you, because you are the most important person that matters in this universe. If you look after yourself, the universe and the people around you look after yourself. On that note, this is Josh saying goodbye till next week.
Thank
Have a,
you.
see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye bye.